I was born in Kabul, Afghanistan during the Afghan-Soviet conflict. A child who was born into war, that's all I knew. The first 5 years was spent hiding in cellars from daily rockets, the bombs. We didn't have access to food and healthcare. Like many children, I suffered from whooping cough. Then we migrated to Pakistan as refugees, where millions of refugees went, living in a refugee camp in a tent first and then in a muddy room as a family of 8 to 10, living in really horrible conditions, suffering from malaria and then later on contracting even tuberculosis that nearly killed me. But it also inspired me to become a doctor. The conditions in the camp were ripe for those diseases, such as malaria and tuberculosis. We didn't have access to clean water, didn't have access to food, causing malnutrition for us and other children, and many children died from it. I came to the UK as a child refugee aged 15. I had little family support and hardly any education. I also brought in the scars of conflict in form of PTSD and deep anxiety that also impacted my education and social integration. So for mental health, the resources are already on their knees in many developed countries. They're absolutely non-existent in conflict zones and in many low-resource settings. So if we were able to create a system where mental health is given the support and the respect that it deserves, like the physical health, then we should be able to support refugees as well as the local populations.